Hello and welcome, I'm DDF Racer, and today we're going to be doing something rather special. We're going to be racing for 90 minutes in Bathurst in Automobilista 2 with the lovely guys and girls at Gravel Trap Legends. Now, what makes this particularly special, you might say? Well, this is a charity event, and how exactly is it a charity event? Well, for every driver to be able to take part in this race today, to secure their spot on the grid, they had to pay an entry fee, but not to Gravel Trap Legends, to a charity of their choosing that basically helps support mental health awareness and resolve issues that people may have with mental health. It could be any charity you want, and the charity that I chose was Are You OK? Because, well, simply sometimes all it takes is to ask the question to someone, are you okay? Just starting a conversation can just open up so much dialogue with people, and just, you know, people are too strong sometimes. They try and be too strong, they try and hold on to things, and they just want to speak to someone. So this charity engages with people, it encourages this kind of communication, and it really does make a difference. So it just resonated with me, so made my donation to them, and that is my entry fee. Now, anything that does get donated on today's stream will actually go to Are You OK as well, although I will be completely honest with you guys, I would much prefer for you to actually donate to them directly, because YouTube does take a portion of all the donations that are made. So whatever you give to me, well, whatever you pay to me, doesn't always get to me. A small portion of that is taken, well, a not so small portion, I can't really say, but it doesn't always get to me. So if you want to basically make your money go as far as possible, then there is a link in the video description to donate directly to Are You OK? Now, with that out of the way, I should probably start telling you about today's race. We're going to be racing for, like I said, 90 minutes at Bathurst. There's going to be 3 classes. We got the Copa FL, Copa B, and Opala 86. So this is a multi-class race. I'm in the Copa B, or am I in the Copa FL? I can't remember. I gotta go, guys, by the looks of this. Short and sweet. Sorry. Alright, well, looks like that's it for me. DDF signing out. Alright, guys, you look after yourselves. Enjoy the rest of the stream. And I'll catch you next time. Yeah, this is happening. See ya. Hey guys! Bulk Brogan here for some Automobilista 2 Not Racing Life. As I'm sure you probably just found out, we are doing a Bathurst charity race today. 90 minutes with GT Legends to raise some awareness for mental health issues. 3 classes, Apollo 86s, Copa FLs, and Copa Bs. Now, you may remember the Copa FL, the very first series that I ever raced, after I fled exile from New South Wales to pursue a racing career in South America. And I actually missed out on that championship by 1 point. 1 point, guys. That's all that was in it. So today I'm back for some revenge, or some... what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't think of the word that I'm thinking of. I'm too focused on the race today. Approximately 195 litres of fuel needed for the race today. The tank takes 100 litres, so we can just about make it on a one-stop on fuel, although there will be safety cars in the mix to play things with as well. Now, tyres will be able to do the full distance on one set. However, if there are safety cars, you might as well just... I'm already swallowing my moustache. If there are any safety cars, you might as well change your tyres. So that is that. Damage is on, open setups, rolling starts. It's going to be one hell of a race today. and all for a hell of a good cause as well. So, without any further ado, I think it is time to actually go and get set up on the server, because it is 1 minute to the hour, and that's when the server starts, and we have 30 minutes of qualifying. And if it was, well, I mean, the qualifying is not essential, because the way that Gravel Trap Legends do things, so I hear, is they use the leaderboard for the qualifying positions. So you're allowed, I think, 2 or 3 weeks in advance of the event to set a time on the leaderboard, and that will set your position on the grid. However, this half-an-hour session is kind of a warm-up, but it's also for anyone who wants to set a last-minute time. So we won't need to do that. We are provisionally on pole position by 11 thousandths of a second in the Copa FL class. 11 thousandths of a second from our nemesis, Darren, who, if you remember, well, not our nemesis, DDF's nemesis, who stole that win away from him at Daytona on the last lap in the McLaren GT1s. Well, here we are anyway, guys, getting ready to go. So, let's switch it over to Automobilista 2 spectator mode, shall we? Thank you, LPF. Thank you, Joyride. Thank you, Mr. Bishy. Thanks, Bose Beaver. Liam Murray. Everybody who is here on stream. Great to have you here. Thanks for tuning in whatever time it is, wherever you are. So, multiplayer. I'm going to be looking for... Let me just get the server details off the Discord. Mark Hallowell, good to see you. Hope you are keeping well, good sir. So, GTL, Charity, Bathurst 2020, multiclass... That is the one. That's the one we're after. Yep, so as you can see here, damage is on, mechanical failures are on, so you've got to be real careful with the gearbox today. Authentic tyre wear, fuel usage, yes. Oh, that should be accelerated. It should be 2 times fuel usage. What's the weather? We've got clear weather for the duration of the race, which is absolutely fantastic. Yay! We get drive-through penalties for track cuts. We get 9 warnings, traction control, but these vehicles don't have traction control. So let's join this server then, shall we? Let's get cracking. Now, obviously, I'm going to hide this screen. You guys don't want to see what the server for the password is, because that kind of makes the need for a password rather redundant. Now, if all is well, it's going to let me in. Joining multiplayer session, and we are in. Fantastic. There we go. Automobilista 2 back on your screen. Lots of people joining in the background, so you can't actually see the car that I'm driving here because the liveries have been taken over. We all have custom liveries today, but they've not put the models of the cars in. They put the logos of the sponsors that everyone has donated to. So you can see some absolutely fantastic causes here. You can see in the Copa Bs, we've got all of these fantastic, absolutely fantastic liveries to choose from. Bowel Cancer Australia, Beyond Blue, Mates in Construction, White Line Youth, and then we've got Black Dog Institute, Cancer Council, Headspace, Are You OK, which is my charity of choice, and I've donated to that to secure my position on the grid. And then we've got in the Apollo 86, we've got some more Beyond Blues, Black Dog Institutes, SA Brothers, Headspace, Shalom. It's fantastic. This is such an amazing idea. It really is. Anyway, that is my livery, the purple and yellow Puma GTB. Now, let me get rid of these, because I actually want to be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. And let us select and join. So they are racing in the qualifying session as we speak. So we're just waiting. We are waiting. Got 17 of 32 on the grid so far. Stu M and Mac Attack, big shout to those guys for organising this session. And I also want to have a little bit of a shout out because my teammate for this race was supposed to be Rangy Rover. Now, unfortunately, he can't make it today. He's got other commitments, so my teammate instead is going to be Marzi, Mr. John Marsalis, who is an absolute legend from chat. But obviously Rangy's donation still stands. So Mates for Mates is the charity that he donated to secure his spot on the grid. And that supports basically current and ex-servicemen, helps him out with all sorts of issues, basically, and that is a cause that is very close to his heart, and I wanted to make sure I mentioned that because I don't think Rangy's here to do it himself, so that is a cause that definitely needs a shout out as well. So many good causes today, guys, and again, thank you so much for tuning in. It's absolutely great to have you here. We're currently waiting for the session to tick over into the qualifying session. I'm looking forward to this. I really am. These cars are not easy to drive. Not at all. Oh boy. There we go. We can finally join. Excellent. So let's join the session. Let's get out on track at Bathurst and let's go and get some laps in the qualifying. Hey Pinky! How you going? Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. And also, before I forget, I'm going to turn the air conditioning back on because while I was in the waiting room outside for DDF to finish his stream before, well, the aircon tends to make a lot of noise on the microphone, as you can maybe be able to hear in the background now. There you go, you can just about hear it in the background. I kind of need that because it is stinking hot. So let's get this headgear off. Let's get its headset on. And let's get ready to go driving in Automobilista 2. Wow, the server is almost full already. Now I have made a few small setup changes here to basically get the car dialed in. I've stiffened up the suspension ever so slightly, lowered the pressure on the front. No, I haven't actually lowered the pressure. I'm getting confused with my truck setup for the Canutt Stop race. Brake pressure is slightly different. The brake bias is way more towards the rear than the default. Springs are stiffer all around, and the gears are kind of the same anyway. Oh, listen to that sound in the background. How good does that sound? Sounds good. Sounds really good. These are 80s production cars, Chevy Impalas, Pumas, lots of Volkswagen Passats and Golfs. Sergeant Yoda, hello, good to see you. Mini Coopers as well. And we got 18 people in the server so far, so let's go driving. And my overlays are all stuffed up. Why is that? Is that because of the recent update? Shouldn't be. Well, that's set right there. That's set here. I've got someone else parked in my spot there, but it looks like my overlays are all over the place, unfortunately, guys. Okay, I'm going to have to do some basic HUD work here, which is not great. We got a virtual mirror, which should be on. Why is the virtual mirror not on? And we got a radar, which is on as well. Okay, no, we are good. We are good. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, guys. All right. Sergeant Yoda! The video with my dad in VR was absolutely fantastic. It was so good to be able to put that together. He is an absolute legend, and he was such a good sport. And I'm amazed at how well he did in VR and also on the wheel and pedals as well. Anyway, let's pause this music. Good to have you, Sergeant Yoda. Let's get some racing done today. 90 minutes at Bathurst. This is the open qualifying and practice session. We are sharing a garage spot with somebody else, so hopefully we won't get damage from this. Engine is on. Hey, Sticky! Good to see you! Oh, listen to that. Sounds so good. Now, you can see on the relative... No, you can't see on the relative because I've not switched the view over.
To do the business. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. We've got cold brakes all round, be careful.
That's more like it. Now you can see the relative. Let this person go by.
Yes! Nice one, mate.
On your left. Clear left.
My car class is yellow.
Side. Clear left.
The faster car class is red and the slower car class is blue. 3 different car classes racing today. Hey, Hannah Scott, 19 months. That is awesome. Great support of the channel. Has it really been that long, Hannah? Wow. Seems like only yesterday everyone was spamming carrots in chat. Great to see you, though. Obviously, this is a manual H-pattern shifter car. Heel and toe, 4-gear manual gearbox, which is very prone to damage. And if there's anything that, well, Dan's driving style, I'm not sure about Bulk's driving style, whether he is prone to gearbox damage as well. I'm sure this is a good 90 minutes to find out in. I see a bit of traffic here over the mountain. I'll just wait for them because they're on a lap. I don't want to interrupt them. And I suppose this is a good time to bring in the voice comms as well for Gravel Trap Legends. So I'll bring in the voice comms down the straight, say hi to everybody, and see how we're going. This is a charity stream indeed, Pinky. However, if you are going to donate, I would strongly recommend using the link in the video description. Because any monies that you may donate to myself... Any monies that you may donate to myself through YouTube, a big percentage of it will be taken by YouTube. So it's not all going to get to the charity. So if you want to donate to the charity of my choice, link it in the description. Use that link instead of donating here on YouTube. That is my strong suggestion. But anything that does get donated will get passed on. I'll make sure of that after the stream. It just, yeah. It just won't be as much as you give me, unfortunately. Anyway, let's go for a lap of Bathurst now, and then we'll bring the comms in. So second gear through the final corner. Up on the curbs, get a bit of slide going. Over the line, shift up to third, brake just after the 100-meter board.
Leader's just done a 228.43.
Heel and toe blip into second, get the rear rotating round. Manage to slide, progressive on the throttle, run it out nice and wide through hell corner, up into third gear. And then just wait and wait for those revs. Only 4 gears, like I said. On a shift up as late as possible, maximise the power that this car has available. Although you can pull out the corners in the lower gears, it does have quite a lot of torque as well. Brake at 100, down to third, easy on the brakes when the weight starts to come around. Patience, 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 and floor it. It's quite a lot of elevation change here. It goes uphill very steeply, so you can get away with flooring it. You don't have to use as much brakes here as it will unsettle the car like that. Down to second, get it in nice and tight. Up to third. This is almost flat, just a little confidence lift on entry. Just like that. You want to run it nice and close to the barrier. Get nice and close on the outsides.
On your left? Clear left.
Old mate in the Impala's making his way through. We'll let him have that. Shift up to fourth. Use the weight over the top here. Patience. Get to the barrier nice and early. And then brake. Here.
Whoa!
Down to third. Down to second. Brake nice and early as well. They're looping it. We'll make it through. We'll make it past in one piece. We'll see a lot of that today. Don't shift down until the car is straight, otherwise it will snap the rear. There we go. You can get nice and early on the power here if you get your line right, not like that. Very easy to clonk that wall on the outside of Forest Elbow as well. I'm going to keep it to the left here, make my intentions clear. This faster class coming through. They're not really pulling too much on the straight, the Impalas. The Puma does seem to have the legs. Thank you for the donation, Hannah Scott. That is going straight to Are You OK? Just before 150, brake down to third. Let off the brakes, get the weight, turn him round. Keep it in third. Going down to second unsettles the car too much, and then run it out wide here. Line of least resistance. And then brake. No point shifting up to fourth, because you immediately back down to second. Again, wait for the rear to swing round and use the accelerator to keep the momentum going. That is a 233.845.
The car ahead has just done a 230.72.
My nemesis for this race, DJM Darren, is currently 3.1 seconds ahead of me, although I did have to back out of it quite a bit there. And he may be on low fuel as well. If that's race pace, I'll be very impressed. Anyway, let's unmute the comms and say hi.
That, okay.
On your left, Mac. On your left run.
It'll be there, you'll be nice.
Currently at 10th up. Evening, fellas.
Some people were talking.
Yeah, all good.
Exiting pits.
Entering pit.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. The leader has just done 2:26.46. Sector 1 is 2.6, off the pace.
Oh, that's right. I need to change crew chief over to multi-class mode. I've had it in single.
Restart my computer. I'm sorry to recognising it at all in single player.
Shut up.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I need to change crew chief over to multi-class
Wait, I
mode,
was only on there about an hour ago.
not single class mode. Like my race at stop at the weekend. There's 1.6 seconds up.
Sector 2 is 1.9, off the pace.
Seem to be a few people short too.
Heaps of time yet.
Heading down Comrade Straight.
Stops is it or anything?
Nope.
What happens because GTB has pulled out tonight?
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. We didn't have enough notice to sort out a reserve driver.
Yeah. Oh, he's snowed under at work, so
Oh, that sucks, man. Damn it.
it does.
He's your partner, is he?
Yeah, he was.
That's 1.7 up. I'm still 1.3 off the pace of Darren though.
1.9 off
No,
the
none
pace.
at all.
Sector 3 is 1.2, off the pace. Your lap time was at 2:32.05.
Oh, so nice getting the tail of it sliding out there. Get some slipstream off this fella at the straight. Thank you, sir.
Left side.
Whoever's
Clear to
talking,
the
sorry, I
left.
can barely hear you. I'm sorry if that was important.
Oh, it's Woody. I just said that.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah, I've got mate Dado Racer. He's joined the group a while back, but I don't think he's been approved yet. But I know that he would have been keen to race.
If he's got time, he can jump in.
Yeah, I'll just see if he's online. What car was he in?
Oh, I can't see it in front of me, but I'll tell you in a second.
I think he was.
No, the Class B car.
Oh, yeah, it was. He was a Class B Puma,
Just done
so the GTB Puma.
2:25.67. Sector 1 is 2.5 seconds, off the pace.
There's 4/10 up. Get it nice and tight to the apex here. Patience on the throttle. Keep it pinned. Run it wide. There we go. Over the crest.
Yeah, but you're going to try and merge these times with the existing ones.
I think if anybody knows that they've beat their TT time, they can just call out.
We're not really interested in times, we're only interested if it changes position. So if you've done such a good lap, you've moved up a position. That's what we want to hear about.
Sector 2 is...
There we go. That's 8/10 up.
I think there's a time in my TT.
But I highly recommend, better than getting a new place, would be testing your pit stops, and that's probably
Alright.
going to make you more time.
Clear right,
or
you're
save you
clear.
less disasters. And,
On your left,
just
clear left.
replace it.
I'll be happy just to get through the S's everywhere.
Big slide there. Oh, lost a couple of tenths, maybe quarter of a second or so there.
Exiting pits.
Nah, that could have been better.
7th position.
That would have been closer.
That's your best in the session. Sector 1 is 2.5 seconds, off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.9, off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.4 seconds, off the pace. That lap was at 2:31.46.
Pretty awesome to look down the standings list and everyone's in their special livery. That is very cool. You got your ears on, Kiz?
Oh, my chat's died in the headset again. I'm sorry, guys.
Absolutely.
Any messages that may have come through? The last one I've got is from Pinky saying charity stream
I think
question
our team
mark.
should get bonus points for that.
Oh, whoever that is, they need to turn their mic down.
Yep, what Stu said.
Oh, that's lovely.
Second that.
Well, that was a pretty good point.
It's a good point, but the answer of fuck off still applies.
No, that's the answer I was talking about. The answer was the good point.
Oh, okay, good. Excellent. On the same page.
You can have the bonus points, but they go in a different
Alright,
column.
down
They don't add up to
15
your
minutes
race
left. That's
results,
15 minutes. Sector 1 is 2.4 off the base.
Plus 2.
Oh, a bit of a mischief there. The engine didn't like that. Over the top of the mountain. Oh, a bit wide on the right.
Big charity event for mental health that all the drivers have donated money to. Each of their charities, all the cars have been painted up by kids in their respective charities. I'm in the Beyond Blue Opella, teaming with
You're on the mic, John.
Oh, sorry, mate. Thank you.
Sector 2 is 1.8 off the base.
Okay, so it was towards the end of a lap. I lost quite a bit of time, so I remember to brake a bit earlier this time. I'll gain a couple of tenths easy. Neck and neck with my best so far. But you can see how the pace in this Puma B, the GTB, sorry, it comes to you over a few laps.
Now I gave the charity.
Oh, you wore yourself out.
Then I did.
There we go, 3 tenths, 4 tenths,
I think got my head sore shoulders to it.
5 tenths.
That's your fastest.
Oh, that's close, that's close.
You're a second down in Sector 3.
Alright, I'm going to come into the pits the end of this lap, practice my pit in. And I'm going to fix the chat. I'm going to redo something inside the headset so I can actually see what you guys are saying, because the widget that I'm using from Streamlabs has just failed again in the headset. So I'm going to pop out the YouTube chat and do that directly so I can see that. So apologies for any messages that I am missing right now, guys. I literally can't see what you're saying, but I will have that fixed for the race. I just need to
hear me again. Tell me to shut up.
I just need to do another 2.5 minutes of in-lap, basically.
Thank you.
Shut up, John.
There's a few more than golf then.
Let's
Okay, pit stop requested.
request a pit stop. Oh, going to the wall as well. That's not good. That's what happens when you take your focus away from the driving. So, note to self, do all of the stuff on the pit straight.
Maybe the pits.
Let that guy through. I've already wrecked the car on the right hand side, so don't need to worry about it too much on the left.
You're looking left front into Skyline.
Yeah, very, very sensitive on the brakes, this car.
Okay, Dan, we need to watch these track limits.
I do enjoy driving this quite a lot, though.
You're looking your left front, braking for Forest's elbow.
Like I said, we've got unfinished business from the Copa Championship. Missing out by 1 point at Suzuka. So this is going to be redemption for that, guys. So I need to fix crew chief, and I need to pop out chat and get that in the headset as well. Apologies for these technical difficulties, guys. I don't know what the issue is with chat, but I will get it fixed eventually. All right, let's practice this pit entry then.
Exiting pits.
Entering pits. Brake at the yellow line. Down to seconds.
Need entry fee to the charity event.
Watch your speed.
There we go. So our pit's around about halfway through the middle.
Oh, I don't push the talks. Weird.
That's all good, mate. Doesn't matter.
Sweet. Let's return to pit box before the weird Automobilista 2 bouncy bug
I like
takes
the
us
sound
all
of your
out.
soothing voice anyway, John, so keep it up, buddy.
No,
Thanks, Stephen Coe, crew chief to multiclass. Let's do that right now. Crew chief for single car class disabled. Save changes. And restart crew chief.
Radio check. Spotter radio.
There we go. Right, next is chat. So let's switch to live chat. Let's pop that window out. Let's increase the size so I can actually see what the hell you guys are saying. And hydrate as well, Sticky. Okay, I'll do my best, man. Alright. One moment while I fix my chat in the headset. So that window needs to go back here. Not sure if you can see what's going on right now, but I am messing around with pinned windows in VR. Let's pop that up here. Pinned here. Captain Condescending, good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Just getting my overlay set up here. Because Streamlabs has decided to break on me one more time. Beer indeed, Sticky. That would be the one. Okay, that's good. Yes, I have chat and overlays, and I can actually read what the hell you're doing. There we go. I have chat. Finally, I have chat in the headset.
Exiting pit.
Just reposition that over there. All right, then let's get the show back on the road, then, shall we? We've got crew chief sorted. We've got the overlay sorted. We practice our pit entry. Let's try and do that again, shall we? So this is more race practice.
Exiting pits.
Oh, that sound never gets old. Oh, this is going to be a fun 90 minutes. Quite a few people heading out into the track right now, but these are all...
Exiting pits.
Pit exits.
Exiting pits.
We've got 7 minutes to get the job done.
Oh, everybody go out at the same time, will you?
Cold tires all round. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Thank you, Sticky! See, this is why Bulk doesn't stream. Dan is the streamer, Bulk is the racer. So we got 7 minutes left in the session now. Oh, you've got a lawnmower like that, Pinky. Well, hopefully I don't have to do that much grass cutting today. I mean, there's not too much grass around Bathurst anyway. Only really on the Comrade Strait and First Sector. So it'd be quite an achievement to do any lawn mowing over the top of the mountain. I mean, there's a little bit here. Captain Condescending, is there a reason why I'm using the virtual mirror instead of the real ones? Yes. Because it is right in my eye line. And I have the VR overlay, so basically my chat, my telemetry, I've got that overlaid inside the VR headset. That's kind of on top of the mirror up there, so you can't see it on stream, but I can see it in the headset. My chat's right there, so I can't see the mirror. So I have a virtual mirror instead. It also saves on performance, you know, it doesn't use as much processing power. And it also means that you guys get fixed mirrors as well. So it's a bonus for the viewer as well, because then you don't have to basically wait for me to look over here or look over... Well, oh, there isn't a mirror over there. Basically, you don't have to wait for me to look around the screen to see positions behind me. You can just look at the virtual mirror on the screen. So plenty of reasons why I run a virtual. Oh, someone's taken out the marker boards.
You want to fly, Mark?
Oh, I'm sure there is, Mr. Bishy. Especially for the 12-hour. Alright, let's get some more practice laps in.
Cars behind.
The weight transferred into the corner.
5 minutes left.
Just take a few laps to get the rhythm in this car. It really is a confidence thing. First lap or two out of the pits. Tyres aren't quite right, brakes aren't quite right, driver's not quite right. So I'm already 3.5 tenths down, but that's just because I made a shocker of an exit out of Hell Corner. Hey, that's fun to do. Have I found a fix for the weird offset 2D HUD when the... No, I haven't found a fix for that, Captain. That is one of my biggest pet peeves, the way that everything is slightly offset when you're trying to put your mirror and your radar and your standings in position in VR, or a non-standard resolution, basically. It's slightly offset, and I've got no idea why.
The car's approaching.
No idea why. Just have to make do for now, I guess. Punch of Waterfall, good to see you.
If you take the brake markers out in the chase, you lose points.
Get around and pick them up from the back.
Absolutely.
Hey, crispy late to the party.
You could have some fun putting them back in the wrong order, couldn't you?
Hey, Chris.
Merry Christmas to you, Punch of Waterfall. Sorry, it took a while to actually get to your chat message. Because, yeah. Bathurst. You can't really read chat over the top of the mountain, even when it is working. But yeah, lots of Oppo in this one, Pinky. Lots of Oppo in this. Looks like we're coming up on a slower class car here. The positions on the bottom right of the screen are the timings.
Evening.
Not the relative positions on the circuit. So these are the current leaderboards, or qualifying standings, although qualifying is taken from the leaderboard, and I'm currently on pole from DJM by 11 thousandths of a second. Unless you can go and do a 228 or a 229 flat, I've got this.
Okay, we're into the last 2.5 minutes of qualifying. If you have not set your pit stop presets, please do it now. It's worth doing, unless you're really good with the in-car management system. Highly, highly, highly recommend you do not have anything that starts with automatic or recommended in your tyre selection. There's a known bug in the game, and it seems to be stemming from that automatic or recommended tyre selection. So just put in slicks. It's not going to rain. It's going to be crystal clear. Just if you're changing tyres, make sure it says slicks.
Thanks for your advice, Stu.
Right side. Clear right.
Okay, Dan. Faster classic car approaching.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Very trust, Stu.
Stuart's waiting for that.
Oh!
He's always waiting for that one.
Oh, I tried to give him space on the inside there.
Can't disappoint him.
The worst weather girl in the world.
I understeered into me a little bit and sent him round. I seem to have got away with that relatively damage-free, but I feel sorry for the guy behind.
That's only because you don't flash your tits at us.
That wall at Captain, I did go full Bohemian Rhapsody.
I mean, you've only got a minute left, but just having a quick look
on that guy, Sergeant Yoda. Lots of walls looking inviting here, Captain.
Sent out today. If you already know your starting position, it just makes life a hell of a lot easier, and you don't have to ask, where am I?
Where am I?
Oh, shit. I'm just walking into them today.
Pit crew's ready.
John's just trying to press his listener.
Alright, let's do a practice pit stop one more time.
Sorry, when I went listeners, I meant listener.
Listener, yeah, is this the one?
Hi there.
Through the chase. Minus brake markers.
13.33.
Into the
While
grass.
I'm driving in the pits, it doesn't go hot, and as soon as I go driving, it does.
We need to watch these track limits.
Oh, Sergeant Yoda, VR is absolutely
You're gripping the
superb.
wheel too tight and crushing the wires in there.
I think so. I've just rebound all the buttons, so I just didn't stay for this to
Watch
shut
your
up.
speed
I
limit
think.
in the pits.
Good to see you! Good to see you! Good to see you! Good to see you! Lawnmower emoji. I could just use Valtteri Bottas' face instead. That could do the trick. Oh, that doesn't sound good on the transmission.
That's the end of the session, P2.
So let's return to the pit box and change the scene and get ready, because we are going to be doing a rolling start.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people just disconnected.
Oh, that's
That's
not
not so good. That's all good. It's alright. We will start in fresh lobby. Give us a couple of seconds. We'll have this all sorted for you. You guys have got time to have a piss or something.
good. Yes, Ricardo, this is indeed Bulk's car. This is the car from the Copa
So
FL.
we're joining a new lobby, Stu.
Yeah, we're going to have to. Sorry, a whole bunch of people just got the kicks just then, so we don't want that happening. So
Okay,
we're just
cool.
gonna start up a brand new, fresh, clean one.
Okay, cool. Alright, so that is the warm-up / qualifying session over. They're going to start... just to check as well, by the way, Stu, on the server it's definitely 2 times fuel, yeah?
Definitely 2 times fuel, so you can expect it on your truck. It should be at least 1 refuel.
Sweet, because when I loaded in before, it just said fuel use, yes. It didn't say accelerated or 2 times or anything, so I just thought I'd double check.
Nah, good check, but yeah, it's definitely accelerated.
Sweet, thanks, mate. So now we wait. We wait for the new server to go up because
We are ready for the stream, but I do apologise. I'm not running the custom livery tonight to ensure that we don't have any issues with the stream quality.
Let's wait for the multiplayer server to come back up. Let's pop some music on in the background while we wait, shall we? There we go. Pinky, that'll do more than enough. That's awesome stuff. That's good stuff indeed. The pinball section is it's actually a very good way of describing the top of Bathurst, Hannah. You get it wrong in one part, yeah. It's pinball, basically. Especially going down the hill. Lots of people streaming this, although because I don't normally race with GTL, I don't know them that well. I don't know what the links are. We'll see. We'll see. Hey Ricardo, I would recommend you go back and watch the start of this stream while we're waiting for the race to start. Just the first couple of minutes. That will explain everything. But no, this is a good chance to take a drink, as Sticky says. It's a brand new brand. Bulk's Brewery this is from. Some say that in addition to being a race car driver, Bulk is also a master fermenter. Translucent beer.
Getting stuff organised, we'll quickly run through the charities this evening. We have the Black Dog Institute, Headspace, Beyond Blue, Mates for Mates,
Rangy,
Shalem House, Yellow Brick Road, SA Brothers, Dewdrop Hope Challenge, Bowel Cancer Australia, White Lion, Otago, Are You OK?
That's me.
And I think the other one was Mates to Mates. Thank you guys for making donations. It's a very valuable cause.
It's absolutely fantastic idea. Absolute privilege to be a part of this, guys.
Love it. And welcome back, DDF.
Well done, everyone.
Great to be back as well. Thanks to Mac Attack for the everyone tag. Without that, I probably would have missed this one. So, permission to just spam more tags, Mac Attack. I'd love that.
Too easy, mate.
It's a shame your dad wasn't here for this one, mate. It would have been good to see him cruising around on this.
Oh yeah, we could have done the driver change at the pit stop. That'd have been good. Proper moonshine. There needs to be in a jam. More merch on the go, Sticky. That is for sure. So yeah, we are waiting for the new server to get organised. We were ready to go in.
New server up now, or?
Cool.
It's going to be probably a good 3 minutes yet, actually, before this is running. So it's just a chance to have a bit of a stretch out.
Cool. Yep. So there is
interesting information I dug up while doing some research. It was Martin Griffith, the mayor of Bathurst, that originally came up with the concept in 1930 1930 to create the Bathurst racetrack. But during the Great Depression, he actually pitched it to the federal parliament as a scenic drive and an opportunity to create employment during the Great Depression. So he managed to receive funding in 1933, and work was completed by 1938, in which it was completed in February, and Easter time they had their first race, which was about 3 months before the track actually got surfaced.
Wow, that's really
nice way to
interesting.
work bureaucracy.
So when
typical for an Australian racetrack to open before it was opened. That's just I couldn't imagine anything more Australian.
So when you say before it was
funding through
lies.
So the first one would have been a dirt race, like before it was surfaced. It would have been like, wow.
In 1938, she would have been pretty classic odd cars too, I'd say.
JDF, welcome to the stream.
Yes,
welcome
would have
to
been
chat.
sharp then.
Good to see you.
No guardrailers either, by the way, back then.
It was all done by council workers, wasn't it?
Go into the trees.
It was done by council workers, but they did bring council workers in from other districts and that to encourage or to maintain employment. But previously it was basically goat tracks and the old horse and buggy cart tracks before they actually got it down to a base they could run a motor vehicle over.
Knowing Aussies, they were probably racing their fucking horses there first.
Race to get to smoke with the council workers. Oh yeah, potholes everywhere.
And the traditional race that we know as Bathurst these days actually started on Phillip Island. And ran at Phillip Island for 3 years before the surface of the track at Phillip Island deteriorated to a point they couldn't race on cars, and it was moved to Bathurst.
It was the Anderson 500, wasn't it?
I believe that was the case, yes.
There's some good history going on there, guys.
History with gravel trap legends.
You guys
And
probably all study this at high school, yeah?
There's some great stuff on YouTube about the original races at Phillip Island when it transferred over to Bathurst and the history of Bathurst.
Olaf, thank you very much. 26 months, that's awesome.
Yeah, and they didn't resurface Phillip Island until 70s or 80s.
Yeah, I believe the late 70s, and then it was resurfaced again approximately 10 years later.
And Fly, thank you very much as well. Sorry if I missed that before, man.
I believe on 7 Plus, if you have signed up to it, there's a dedicated.
Thank you for the $5.
And I'm pretty sure around Bathurst time they just replay highlights.
There it is. Notification was a bit late.
60s and stuff. It's pretty entertaining.
Any donations made on stream today are going directly to Are You OK, the charity of my choice for this race.
Yeah, well,
however, if you guys do want to donate to the
the
charity, then I would strongly recommend that you donate directly using the link in the video description, because anything you donate to the stream, YouTube does take a cut of it. They do take a not so insignificant percentage, so anything you give to me, I can only pass on a certain amount of that to the charity, just because I simply don't see the other amount. YouTube takes that. So yeah, I would say if you do want to donate, any donations made on stream are going straight to Are You OK? After the stream I'll pass them on. But yeah, I'd strongly recommend if you want to do that, do it that way. I'm glad you saw that, Ricardo. Yeah, that was Hollywood finest. What can I say for the entrance? DDF sat in the seat at the start of the stream. Just get out. This isn't your race, DDF. This is New South Wales in Australia. This is the Copa Puma GTB. There's only one person who can drive this. YouTube, Are You OK? $dollar bills, yo. Yeah, that's very true, Liam. That is very true. That is very true. Alright, let's put the comms back on because I just didn't want that to get interrupted.
Okay, new lobby is open. There's 5 minutes to join. Take your time, make sure you get the correct car and the correct livery as you come in. Don't rush it in, there's heaps of time.
Love your work, mate. Thanks for that.
Oh, sorry for the delay. It's just, these things happen when you go to full field. Or as someone said, when there's always been someone streaming, that's when things go wrong.
I haven't started yet.
Alright, so do we have a session to go driving in? Apparently the server is now up. Let's give it a refresh. There we go. That's the one we're racing in. So let me hide the screen so no passwords get accidentally displayed. We don't want that. Let's join. It didn't save it, so that's good. I was worried that if I put the password in, it would save it from last time. Nope. All good. Joining the multiplayer session now. Okay, we're in. Perfect. Excuse me. So I've got the correct car. Got a 5-minute practice session.
Don't forget to select your strategy again as well. Oh yeah.
Oh, good call.
Dang.
There's a Puma GTB. That's what we're racing with our Hey, Are You Okay?
I'm good at making that up
Custom
on the fly.
livery. 5-minute practice session.
Good call. Yeah, went back to default for me. Thank you for that good reminder.
Yeah, double check it while you're sitting on the starting grid as well.
And race. 1 hour and 30 minutes plus 1 lap. So let's join in. Here we go. Password is password 1. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, Hannah. Yeah, some cracking accents here. The finest of Australia and New Zealand, Mr. Bishy.
We have floating garage cars.
Yes, I noticed one float right by me.
I've got someone's head in my face.
Lucky you.
Is it right we can't press drive either? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I just mine comes and goes. It highlights, then it goes away.
I can't even get into my setup.
Yeah, if there's people in pit lane, I think it tells you.
Lost my mirrors, but I'll look at that.
There we go. Okay, let's check.
So
slick tyres, 100 litres of fuel, pit strats. We want... I'm going to go for fuel only as the default strat.
How many laps roughly was it again? We work it out to be.
So here's a reminder of the strategy. So, if we take fuel only,
maybe 34,
and try and make our one set of tyres last all the way to the end of the race, it's only going to take 35 seconds stationary.
We can hear you right
Whereas if we put fuel and tyres in, if we change the tyres, that adds 23.5 seconds stationary. You can't do the fuel and tyres at the same time in this car. So we'll make a judgment call and see how the tyres are going towards the halfway point of the race. If we get a safety car, it's basically free real estate, so we might as well change them anyway. So, yeah. Fuel and let's go fuel only as the default strat.
My pedals aren't working again.
Let's get back out on track.
Me too.
Reassign them.
Yeah.
He won't let me, won't even recognise them.
There we go.
I've got the same problem.
How many guys we got without pedals? It's Mars.
Yeah, Chris.
I'm okay.
You did away.
Boggy!
Gallus might be able to try it.
I just go into the assignments and reassign them.
Okay, I've got a minute to do that. You're good.
Yep, it won't let me do any of that.
I did that and it worked.
Get that music paused.
No luck with me.
I can't even change my view. I am plugging your USB cable and plug it back in.
Cold tyres all round.
Got people parked on Mountain Straight here.
Might do a reassignable buck box. Previous lobby.
Gonna do an outlap and an inlap. Amit Kumar, hello, good to see ya. So this is the warm-up session before the race. We got 5 minutes, of which I've spent most of it sat in the pits talking. And there's a Mini Cooper on the mountain as well. So multi-class, 3 different classes. We've got Copa FL, Copa B, and Opala 86s.
Double yellow flag, keep an eye on me.
Double yellows. Okay, we got a car parked up somewhere stationary. On the left there, cleared now. Potato!
Checker flags out.
Good to see ya! So one more practice pit entry and then we're good. We don't have an @charity command, Potato. That would have been a great idea, mate. But there is a link in the video description.
I'm waiting to see if it'll let me recognise anything. Just in the lobby waiting.
They're letting me through. Fair enough. That would have been a great idea, Potato.
I don't understand why it does that.
Auto pit control on.
They're in the lobbies too. Are they going to be able to get in? Because there's no qualifying session.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I can't choose drive now.
It's okay.
No, because practice is finished.
Yeah, okay, I was driving, but...
But it means your controls are working.
Yeah,
We'll get back down to the pits and do one more practice entry.
Sort of weird.
Liam, couldn't agree more with you, mate. Couldn't agree more with you. Absolutely no need to upgrade my VR headset at all, Amit. Running an Oculus CV1.
We're on overtime.
And it does the job perfectly fine.
Sorry, Stu, aren't you, Hammy? Is the auto pick control on?
I've looked at Quest 2s, Rift S's, and in terms of pixel density, yeah, they might be better. But in terms of, you know, link, AirPlay, the lenses themselves, I've seen so many bad reviews.
It's just normal.
So until the CV1 dies...
the start-finish line, it would have automatic you in.
Yeah, fair enough.
Until the CV1 dies, I'm going to stick with it, mate, because nothing really takes my fancy out of the newer ones.
That's the end of the session. P1.
How'd you guys fix the foggy mirrors before?
Had to exit the lobby and come back in, but don't do that now.
Don't do it now. Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, I'm just living with it.
You just have to use the virtual mirror for now.
Foggy, is it?
But yeah, eventually I'll get a VR headset upgrade, I'm sure I will. But this CV1, just an accident. Yeah, there's a few spinning around in the pits there, just AMS2 things. So we got 1 minute 25 until this session is over, and then the race itself will begin. Fingers crossed.
Safety car lap to get in order, Stu. Is that right?
Yep, there'll be a formation lap. We'll get you into order, and life will be good. And we'll be doing a rolling start, obviously with the Opalas up front. Brett's going to be in pole position. Well done, Brett. That was a great time, mate.
See how race pace is.
Just qualify the whole way.
Yeah, I'll try.
How much gap do the other two classes need to leave?
I'm sure there is Potato, but I'm not sure if I've got that enabled. I don't know if I've got create commands enabled for admins.
It will be simply the no passing rule. So you can be in formation as close as you like. If you want to leave yourself a bit of a gap, it's fine. But yeah, there'll be no passing for the start-finish line.
Cool.
Okay, Mac, you're on, buddy.
89 minutes.
Okay.
P4.
I'll keep it short, purely because I'm not as good as Stu is normally. So just a big special thank you to everybody for joining us tonight and donating to your charity of your choice. It has been hugely successful, to the point where I think we even might be doing this again next year, Stu. Is that correct?
Sounds great to me.
Yeah, awesome, mate. And just a quick special thank you to Kiz for creating all the liveries for tonight. He single-handedly pretty much created every single car's livery to ensure that everyone had their charity showing. So big thank you, mate. That was awesome.
No worries. Happy to help.
Thanks, Kez. So everyone here should pretty much know the rules, but I think we've got a few new guys here. So pretty much the rule is, this is a long race. Accidents will happen. Pretty much, if you do have an accident, call it out, let us know which corner it is, and just stay predictable so everyone can weave around you, and then you can re-enter safely. It's a long race, so yeah, just try and be safe, guys. Nothing too crazy. No heroics in the first corner, as always. Just play it safe, and I reckon we'll all have fun tonight.
Okay, check your pit stop presets.
Cool, alright, let's ready up. Oh, Potato's done it!
Can call a safety car.
Yeah,
right, then.
Definitely call a safety car. Safety car, I think, will be a big part of strategy tonight.
Captain Condescending, not sure, but safety cars are being run by the league.
Very important that passing drivers use their comms to alert the driver ahead of them, especially if there's a couple of cars in a row. It could be visibility can be poor, so just if you are in the passing car,
thanks LPF.
Call out to the driver ahead of you and tell them what's going to happen next. There's no point crashing between classes. There's just no value in that.
Hey, True, you got to ready up, mate.
10 seconds.
Ready up.
Okay, getting ready for it to kick into life. The scene in Streamlabs is good.
90 minutes. Okay, Dan, get ready.
Rolling start here.
It's not a start, it's just a roller.
Green, let's go, let's go.
Okay, if we could have your attention, please. We'd like Brett up front, followed by Dino. No Frills will be next. John is in 4th position.
Website.
Esky is in 5th. Bloody 9 got 6th.
On your right.
Monkey, you are in 7th place. 8th is Retort Gambit. 9th place is DDF. 10th place is Darren.
Oh, no worry, Marzi. Shame about that, mate.
So no pedals, no nothing.
Marzi.
11th place is Steve. 12th place is
Still
Norms.
there.
13th place is Max. 14th, Woody Lizard. 15th is Stu.
Left side.
16th is Pixel. We have a blank man. Then we're into 18th place is Cuckoo. So we'll read that as 17th.
Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Travis is behind Cuckoo.
On your left.
Viper will be 19th.
Left side.
Truey is 21st. Kiz, correction, 20th. Kiz is 21st. Then there is Mark. Mac Attack should be 23rd.
Car left.
Ron, 24th. Chris, 25th.
Left side.
Nick, you are 26th.
Clear to the left.
There we go.
W, 27th.
Made our way to the front of the field.
The 8th place is Lou.
So I am first in class.
And Mars has Tail and Charlie, but I think we may have lost Mars. I think I saw something on the...
Yeah, Mars is gone, unfortunately. Mars is gone. Couldn't get controls working.
And I'm the same. I'm out of here too because I got nothing.
Oh shit, sorry dude.
So what was it? That you, Ron, was it?
Yes, mate.
Damn, it sucks, man.
Yeah, and this happened last time and I rebooted everything and it works perfect, so...
Okay, sorry Ron, I'm just going to drop you there, buddy. Who was Ron's teammate, please? Has anyone got that off the top of their head?
Woody Lizard.
Woody Lizard. Could I introduce you to someone called DDF? He is now your teammate. Make friends. It's a great big purple car. He's going to need your work tonight.
What class are you in, Woody?
I'm in B.
Same here.
We're in the same class.
It's a bit of a disadvantage. You guys can only come 1-2. You can't come 1-1.
Woody, you're in front of Stu, I think, aren't you?
Yeah. I just knew I was 14.
So manual formation lap.
Confused about where they are because we have lost 2 extra drivers, so it does confuse the numbers.
Right side.
I can read out the names again. We've got heaps of time.
Right.
So we've got them lined up to 21, 22, 23, and I'm going to be 26. And there's people...
I'll read the list backwards, so you should be able to see the guy ahead of you. Mars was at the back, so it should be Lou at the back. Mark W should be ahead of you. Unicorn should be ahead of him. Chris P should be ahead of him. Next should be Mac Attack. Then
Alright, we're missing
Mark.
Then
we've got Kiz. Then Truey. Truey should be looking at the arse end of Viper. Viper should be looking at Travis. Travis should be looking at Cuckoo. Pixel should be looking at Stu. Stu should be looking at Woody. Max. Norbs. Steve. Then Darren. DDF should be up there. He should be looking at Rhetoric Gambit.
Yep.
Who should be looking at Monkey, looking at Bloody 9, looking at Esky, looking at John Slow, No Frills, Dino, and Brett. Okay, want to get into an overlapping position. Brett, you will be on the left-hand side, so you'll be facing closest to the pit lane.
Still there.
So, Dino, you'll be on the right of him.
Still there. Hold your line.
Are we keeping a gap between the classes, or are we going nose to tail?
The fastest cars is up front, so we're going to be pretty much nose to tail, and we don't expect any issues. Remembering these are old cars, and brakes are not good on these cars. Give yourself space on the first couple of laps to make sure that you have braking distance. These things don't pull up in a hurry.
So I heard there is evens on the right hand side.
Les, class leader.
Thanks, Marzi. Gutted to see you can't make it, man. Graphics below the rear view, that is a radar, Pinky. So it's a proximity radar.
Corner. Brett, you're going to be in control of the
Thanks,
race.
Potato. 90 minutes.
Before the start-finish line, and everyone get ready to brake for hell.
Hold your line.
Thanks, Captain.
Puma GTB.
Starting in pole position from Darren. Multiclass racing at the mountain for charity.
Good luck, everybody.
Don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in chat. I can actually read you today, and subscribe to see more like this because these guys host these races all the time.
Hold your line.
Anyway, let's drag those brakes a bit. Thank you, Sean.
Keep it steady.
Thanks, Liam. Nothing like a Bathurst race with Aussies and Kiwis.
On your right.
Love it.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
And we're away.
Okay, Dan, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. You're now in the lead.
Nice easy start there. Got the jump on him. Down to second, throw it into hell corner, get the drive out. Tyres and brakes are going to be cold. Long race up ahead of us. Darren in, 7/10 behind. Steve's back in third. And we got Norbs, Stu's M to fifth. Look at the Impalas pulling away on the straights already.
Nice clean start at the back.
Remember those cold brakes. Nice and easy. We got an Impala in the wall up ahead already. There's about 5 seconds pace difference between fastest Puma and fastest Impala here. I'm not sure what the pace difference between the slowest Impala and fastest Puma is, but I'm sure we'll find out very quickly. No, I haven't, Sticky. That would have been a good idea. Up to fourth. Gentle, gentle, does it, don't want to run wide here. Put it in the gravel. Over the cutting. Not the cutting, sorry. Skyline. Got my corner names mixed up. Bit of a wiggle there, down to second. It's a bit loose already. That's cold tyres. Not great weight transfer on the rear of the car there. Darren's got the run out though. 4/10 back, he's all over me in the mirrors. Still getting the car up to temperature properly. We got 6 seconds on Steve in third though, so looks like we've definitely split off into a 2-pack race already. He's definitely closing behind. Is he going to go side by side through the chase? I'm keeping it nice and steady. Is he going to bide his time or go for the lead? He's definitely biding his time, so wait for those brakes. Oh, he's definitely got the advantage on me. My pace tends to come after a few laps. First few laps in this car, not great.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Poking his nose up the inside there. Making a move already. So once the car gets up to speed, it's generally a lot better. I can get much more pace out of it. First few laps, it's definitely where I'm more vulnerable. Oh, definitely Pinky. Daz is a superb racer. We've raced together, well, him and DDF have raced together many times as part of the GT1 championship from earlier in the year. He probably thinks this is DDF. In fact, it says it on the relative. He has no idea that Bulk Brogan has hijacked his car. Oh, a bit wiggly on the rear then, get the drive out. He's all over me. He's definitely got the pace at the moment. Nice and close to the wall. Need to focus on my lines, not his lines.
Alright, Dan, don't let this guy distract you.
It'll be one hell of a long race today by the feel of these first few laps. If it's going to be like this for 90 minutes, this is going to be mentally exhausting. Oh, a bit wide there. Get the drive out, there we go. It's so much better when the rear actually sticks, you know? Looks like Steve's catching back up in the background again. That was back down at 6 seconds. He's got Quite a hell of a lot of pace there. Captain condescending indeed. No, a little bit of wee only comes out after about an hour. If a bit of wee's coming out at the start, then you know you're in trouble for the end of the race, mate. Alright, I'm going to go quiet next time round because I really need to get into the groove here. So, headphones on, volume up, enjoy the sound of the Puma GTB at Bathurst.
That's the quickest lap for your class. Your lap time was 2:32.40.
I'm going to interrupt the quiet lap and say thank you, Talon, for 25 months. You absolute legend. Hope you're feeling better, mate. Hope you're looking after yourself. I know it's been a bit of a rough week. Quiet lap back on. What? What? Okay. That's insane. Thank you. Thank you again. Man, that is incredibly generous. And like you say, for an incredibly good cause. What a legend. Massive shout out to Talon in chat.
Refuel will open after 43 minutes. Closes at about 52 minutes.
I hit the wall on the outside there. Gave a little bit of room to Daz just to be safe.
Back here too.
Shut up. I may have forgotten to put all the fuel in.
Love it.
So a track, so a car sideways on track up ahead of us then. That's John Slow.
Don't be distracted, defend your position.
Definitely holding these guys up. Okay, quiet lap didn't work. Next lap's going to be a quiet lap. I can't not acknowledge that in chat. I'm sorry guys. Quiet lap when a quiet lap's cheap, but when someone drops $50 and that many membership months, I can't not say hi. Oh, a bit sideways there. John Slow's in the gravel again.
That was
alright, quiet lap time now. Here we go.
It's yours, man.
You're all good,
Thanks,
mate.
thanks, buddy.
Woody forget to put fuel in as well.
No, I was a spinner up at the dipper.
Right side. Still there. Keep it steady. Hold your line.
Nice one, mate.
Clear right.
Oh,
Come on, Dan. Keep pushing.
round the outside. He got me. Damn it. Okay, that's his release now. What an amazing move from him. Maybe I need to follow him for a few laps. Maybe that's where my pace is.
I was like catching the
Defender, make it work for Me2. Your last lap time was at 2:33.
Incredible move, Darren. That was awesome, mate. All right, let's get him. Let's see if he's been slipstreaming me all the time. That's where his pace has come from. Maybe I can keep up with him now. Maybe he's been saving fuel. Sneaky little Daz, I wouldn't put that past him. Dad, thank you very much for the channel membership. That's insane. 30 months. Now I've got the pressure of Steven behind as well. Three-way fight for the lead. This is intense stuff. There's not much in it between us, that's for sure. IC means in class, potato, as opposed to O, which means overall. So just an indication really that this... Oh! I don't have a mirror on the right hand side to begin with, so that's fine. Hopefully the suspension's not too badly damaged. That was definitely a bit of understeer into the wall there. I think there is a bit of damage.
0.7.
I'm still 4 tenths up on my best lap so far.
All good. Going in break.
ICP insane clown posse. Yeah, Darren's definitely got the pace on me, but I could be running 2-minute 30s. I'm running 2-minute 32s. That's not the pace I know I can do. I am off the pace here, guys, compared to what I know I can do. My braking, I just don't seem to be able to hold it together on the brakes. Everyone's just blitzing me in the braking zones here.
All good.
That lap time was 2:31.86.
Okay, half a second off Darren.
That's your best lap in the session.
Can you stay to the left, Unicorn?
Car left, clear left.
Thanks, mate.
That traffic definitely worked out rather nicely for me there.
The gap in front is now.
Unfortunately, brake bias is not adjustable in car, Jan Willem, so I am stuck with my car setup. This is what I've got. This is what I thought would be a good balance.
No,
maybe it's turning out not to be the case, unfortunately. But I've found that if the car is more towards the front on the brakes,
left now,
then it locks up the fronts far too easily and also doesn't get the rotation. So I found that having it rearward like this definitely helps in terms of being able to make it through the corners. Oh, very close to the wall on the left-hand side there. And again. Now let's not hit the wall on the right here now, guys. Up to fourth, lift before the crest. Get the nose in. Don't run it wide on the grass. If you hit the gravel on there, you are basically going straight into the fence.
All right, boys.
Inside.
Nice through the dipper there. I seem to definitely have the pace on Darren through the dipper.
Hey, Norbs.
Minions in the pits.
Got the driver, only 4/10 of a second back. Only 6/10 back to Steve though. Oh, mischief there. Darren's definitely pulling on me on the straights. He must have got a better exit. But now the slipstream takes effect. Here we go. Starting to close in back towards the end.
You could put more than 9 litres in it.
You're coming up on a slower car. Car right.
Oh, multiclass getting in the mix again. Pull to the outside.
Right, Mark.
Darren has to have a little second tap of brakes at the apex there to get the car in.
Other drivers.
2/10 behind.
Where's Cuckoo gonna go?
Slow in, fast out. Steve's right in behind now as well. He's snuck up rather fast. Steve in third. This is one hell of a battle for the lead. This is so stressful.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 0.39.
Stay inside.
It's clear now.
Gap back to fourth is quite significant, more than 20 seconds. So this is definitely top 3 battling for the win here.
Max, thanks for that, buddy.
Inside, please.
What's third gear, mate?
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth.
Okay,
No
mate.
mistakes.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Slower class car ahead.
We got some traffic over the top of the mountain here. How's this going to play out?
Stay close. Keep the pressure on.
Thank you.
On your left. Clear on the left.
Go inside. Sorry.
Very nicely done there.
Inside Viper, right?
I haven't even had a chance to have a look up at the relative and see who that was yet. I think it was Unicorn.
Cookie, here's the one you're inside.
Yep. Right here.
Entering pits.
Thanks.
Oh, this is sweaty already. Wow.
I'll stay left for you.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Got a nice drive off the corner then, using the rear of the car, swinging it round. You can get away with quite a bit of sliding in this car without damaging the tyres at all, or building up the heat in them too much. Just one of the benefits of the older style suspension. Okay, 4/10, we're closing. We've definitely got slipstream on Darren here. I made him go the long way around the inside. Is he going to do the same?
I'm on the inside, mate.
No, but I got very close on the brakes there. Wow. Almost went into the back of him, struggling to slow it down and get it turned as well.
Skills.
Try a little drift though. Out the final corner, here we go, we got the run. I didn't expect that to work, but it's working.
Still there. Still there.
On your right.
Clear to the right.
Come on down.
Wah!
Clear to the left.
Wah! Got him! Got him! That was sideways and a half. Seem to pull a bit on the gear change then. 1/10 behind, I'm going to slowly pull over to the left. Oh no, there's not enough room to do that there. He has got the overlap. He's going to cut back. I thought I was clear on the left, but I wasn't.
On your right.
Good pass, Gambit.
Cheers, mate.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, now we got the run over the mountain. Unless you make a mistake, we'll still be ahead by Forest Elbow. So it's up to me to get a clean exit out Forest Elbow and maintain that down the straights. Although DJM and Steve are getting stuck into each other behind now. So hopefully they start battling and slow each other up. Up to 4 through there. The weight is coming down in the car. Not that there's much of it to begin with. But the fuel burning off is definitely adding some more lap time.
On your left.
Nice run through the dipper there.
Thank you.
Exiting pits.
You're in the lead.
That was a little bit too sideways. That's the rear kicking out again for sure. That's just me being not great on the brakes. I need to be smoother to get the speed. I've got 3/10 on him, which is kind of the gap that I had last time I defended from him. Now I can't block him around the outside. Can I block him around the inside? Oh, not great. He's going to get the run on me here. We've got some traffic coming in as well.
Class car ahead.
Oh, thanks, Luke. Very kind of you, mate.
I'm going to block him in there.
On your right. Clear right. You're clear.
Darren's giving me a little nudge through the final corner. I'd rather get on the brakes heavy than that.
132. Sector 2.
Just to make sure I make the corner.
Off the pace.
What happened to Steve? Has Steve pitted? Has Steve gone down the field or something? He's dropped off the back of the radar here.
Exiting pits.
And we got some slower traffic coming up now. This is the leaders of the C-Class. Top 5 all looking pretty close in together.
Exiting pit.
Oh, Steve went off at the chase. Oh, sorry to hear that.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Now we're coming up on the Mini. And how we deal with this traffic really will affect how much of an advantage Darren's going to have on us behind. Oh, we're not going to be able to make it through here.
Slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other.
Car right.
I have to check it up the inside here.
Clear right.
This is not a place to lap people. Just going to have to be patient here. This is just part of multiclass.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
I'm going to make my intentions clear. Keep to the right.
Clear left.
That's Viperion. Good one, Viperion. Mac Attack is the next car up the road. We played a good advantage there on Darren. We've dropped half a second to him. Made our way through the traffic, but traffic giveth and traffic taketh away. What might work this lap for me might work against me next lap.
Slower car ahead. This guy's the class leader.
Coming up on Mac Attack, the organiser and host of this event, along with Stu.
Go for the inside, boys.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Bit of sliding to get out. Cheers, Mac.
Oh, that's a good battle.
You're inside lip. Thanks.
Mac Attack indeed. Mac Attack or Mac Attack, I'm not sure. All I do know is that this sweat is
just ahead of Darren.
Making the moustache come off ever so slightly.
On the rear of his bumper.
Oh, stay right.
This is one hell of a battle. I've got a feeling this is going to go for the whole 90 minutes. There's not been more than half a second. We've had half an hour racing so far. This is awesome stuff. Oh, big slide on the rear there. I didn't get the weight.
DDF were going side by side on lap 2, weren't they?
I don't think the gap's been bigger than a second all race.
Everyone just go easy, go easy. No!
Only 1 hour to go, gents.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, this is exhausting.
My arms hurt.
Oh, wide.
One lap too, boys.
Oh, sorry, Dino. Sorry, Dino.
Lost a stack of time there.
Yeah, good. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I was still there, Trevor.
It's so sideways. .3 of a second. Absolutely nothing in it.
Issues. I'm trying to limp back to the pits.
Thank you.
Brett missed you very close.
Just a little bit.
Get the drive out.
Keep doing your thing, Unicorn. I'll find a way, buddy.
Make him go to the outside. I'm going to defend this here, but that's going to put me tight onto the main straight.
I'll stick to the left.
Yeah, don't keep out of my way. You do, John. Thanks, Nick. You're a gentleman.
Okay, Dan. Don't let this guy distract you. You've just
Trying to get the over-under on me. He's 2/10 back.
That's good consistency.
Oh, this is so stressful.
I love that photo of you and John, Nick. That was very cool.
Yeah, and we're running in test.
Oh, good drive at the mountain straight here. 3-1 odds on me winning the race, or 3-1 odds on the moustache falling off, Pinky? Because yeah, we're only a third of the way through the race, and it's completely off on the right hand side on the top of my lip already. It's going to take a lot for it to stay on for the race.
I'll go to the right.
Maybe I can go for a tear off at the pit stop. Oh, I think Darren was in the wall behind me then.
Max has lost a gear. He's limping back to pits.
Lost a gear, I only got one gear.
Well, that was just careless. Losing one gear is bad enough. Losing three of them is...
On your left, Unicorn.
Our first might be there.
Sorry, Dino, you come off me really quickly.
I'm on your right, Unicorn.
Bit of rear lock in there.
Coming up on a slower class car.
I'm coming up on Lose Me.
Car right. Clear right.
Very slow. Wow. I'm not quite sure how I avoided him and saved that then. Oh my god. That was way too close. I didn't expect him to be that slow. I know he's struggling, but I didn't expect him to be that heavy on the brakes. And now Darren's going to use that to his advantage. He's on the left.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Clear on the left.
You're looking your left front, braking for
John's
Clear to the left.
Oh, I should have kept it in third.
Good call out.
Don't let him get away.
Nice one, Sean. Thank you.
John passing the right, mate.
Sorry, Unicorn. Thank you, mate.
Ah, I got flustered. Put it down to second to get the drive out.
Good pass.
On your left, Unicorn.
Thanks, Stu.
Guys look wicked flying through there.
Just running too wide. Classic Bathurst indeed, Mr. Bishy. Forced the error, he's been putting the pressure on, now it's my turn to put the pressure back on again. Maybe save some fuel behind him, who knows. What a race this is though, this is awesome stuff. This is going to go all the way to the end, wow.
I see you, buddy.
He's wide. He's wide. We're right back on his tail again.
Okay, Sneak pits. Can't even.
TL Neo, hello.
I'm on.
You need a pit soon, Kicker?
Thanks.
Take a guess.
Apples do.
Exiting pit.
a slower class car.
We got traffic as well.
Double max.
Left side, clear left.
Maybe. Okay, Dan, stay close.
Okay, 4/10 behind him.
Yeah, I had the same problem in practice and my pit crew didn't fix it.
Oh, the cars are amazing, TL. This is awesome. Sticky.
Says I got 0 issues. So that was
About 6 laps of fuel left. No safety cars so far.
Okay.
Very early on the brakes from Darren there, caught me off guard heaps. Thought I was going to go into the back of him then. Jeez. He was braking around about the 180. I'm used to braking about the 160. Very crafty. All right, quiet lap. I've got to catch that gap back up again now. I'm going to catch that gap back up again. That was very sneaky from him there, catch me out on the brakes. Here we go. Fastest lap incoming. Thanks, JDF!
I'll move to the left, you've got the right.
Thanks.
Well,
not bad.
Fuck, sorry, Brett.
Oops. Yeah, no worries. So I think I broke a bit earlier there.
Exiting pits.
Got a mini chasing me down.
Probably on inside, mate. Thanks, Fix.
Exiting pit.
Sorry, didn't see you coming.
Sorry, guys.
You right, Pex?
Yeah, left button.
Sorry, Chris.
Didn't see it there. Sorry.
Yeah. Lee, thank you so much, man. That's incredibly generous. You guys are the best. Thanks, Max.
Back on track.
Alright,
On the right, Pixel.
Thank you.
Alright, Woody.
Okay, now we're matching race pace.
Okay, 3/10 off Darren there.
Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace.
Inch off.
3/10 off Darren, he's pulled out an advantage there. That's what lack of slipstream does. Man, I can't believe I got caught out like that. He just braked a bit earlier than I was expecting, and I couldn't go to the left, otherwise the car would have spun round on me. The weight was all over the place. I just had to slam on and hope for the best and miss my apex. Not ideal, but that's put us about a second back from where we should be. Hopefully we can catch him back up again. I need to stay within striking distance at least. Of him, not the wall! Tyres look good though. Tyres are definitely going to be able to do the whole race here. I think it's going to be a fuel only at the pit stop.
The gap ahead is now 2.1.
Oh, a bit shallow over the top of the crest there.
I'm off throttle here.
You're right.
I'm gonna go right.
You go.
Thanks.
It's so satisfying when you get the power hooked up just right.
I'll give you guys some space down the main straight.
Thanks, Stu.
Like that. Wow. Racer X, thank you so much, man. That's going straight to Are You OK, my charity of choice for this race today. Man, this is going to be one hell of a donation to them after we cross the line here.
Not by hand.
Thank you.
Come around the outside, mate.
Here we go. This lap's definitely a lot better. 8/10 up.
Thank you.
It was 8/10 up. Dan.
Thanks, Mark. Your lap time was.
Oh, that would have been better than Darren. He did a 31 flat. I did a 31.3.
0.30 off the pace.
Another 3/10 slower than him.
3.
I improve. He improves. Status quo. The gap extends another bit longer.
I'll stay here.
Oh, a stupid mistake into the final corner. That cost me half a second. And that gap would be 2.2 instead of 2.7 right now. Darren's pulling away a bit here.
I'll yeah, go for it.
Gotta do it all over again now. Try and match this lap and get the final corner right. Get into the 2:30 lap times. Bearing in mind I've only got 3.5 laps of fuel left. I'm using a bit more fuel
You're doing a good drive, mate.
than I predicted.
So far. Good on you, buddy. Doing great, man. And the hardest car.
Oh, Darren's going to get traffic over the top of the hill. I'm going to get traffic going in. Oh, that's just awkward.
Clear left.
That's just awkward. There's absolutely nowhere to go.
Engine holding up, Kiz.
Not too bad.
Hopefully I didn't get too much damage from that. But like I said, traffic giveth and traffic taketh away.
I'm on the left, Mac.
Go for it.
And you guys come in and nowhere.
5 seconds behind now. Oh no, this is not going well. I'm gonna have to do some strats at the pits here.
Sorry, Gambit. And then that's the Oh, good.
The gearbox holds up well when you don't go to first at 90k.
Oh, a bit awkward, but there was nowhere to go really. It's not his fault.
That was worth doing.
I should have read the situation better and backed off.
Corner's yours.
Okay, thanks, that's due to wake me up a bit.
Alright, now it's time to put that stonker of a lap in.
Keep asking for a wet towel when I go to the pits. It's not wet now.
That is incredible, Sticky. That really is, man.
Feel the mistake starting to creep in a little.
So just to remind you all, this is a charity race today. I'm racing to raise awareness for mental health, support and mental health issues across Australia. Everybody is on the grid today. My charity of choice is Are You OK? I made a donation to secure my spot on the grid. That was my entry fee. That's everybody's entry fee. They had to donate to a charity of their choice. And any donations made on stream will also get passed over to Are You OK? However, I would strongly recommend you to donate directly to them using the link in the video description, because YouTube do take a percentage of all donations made to me on stream, so not all of what you donate to me will be making it through to Are You OK, unfortunately.
We think about 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, Darren's got some more traffic up ahead here. Let's see if we can use it to our advantage.
There's an incident in the dipper.
Oh, instant in the dipper.
You're in the
Clear to the right.
On the acid.
Gonna go to your right, Mac.
Entering pits.
Oh, right, mate.
Oh, Darren's lost a stack of lap time this time around. Unfortunately not, Potato. I don't think there's any way to see if anyone did any direct donations. That would have been a good feature to set up, though. Coming up on Viperion here. Pass him on the right. Gap to Darren is coming down a little bit.
On your left, clear left.
We both lost a lot of lap time that time round. Oh, big understeer there.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Okay, so not this lap. Next lap is going to be a pit stop. No tyres. I'm going to risk it. Just going to put the fuel in only.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested. I'll be entering pit.
Alright then, let's make sure I got my pit stop strategy ready. Next page, fuel only. That's good. Excellent. We are good to put fuel on these, keeping the tyres until the end. Wonder if Darren's going to do that as well. We'll see. We did close up about a second on him that lap just due to the traffic. Traffic playing a big factor in this race right now. Obviously we're both getting hindered by different amounts. It's all a bit of ebb and flow.
Go on the inside.
A bit of sunlight in my eyes there, making it a bit difficult to see the apex. Looks like Darren... Oh! I knocked my gear shift accidentally then. Looks like Darren lost a bit of time there in traffic.
Alright, clear right.
So we are coming in at the end of this lap. Didn't quite stretch the fuel enough to make it. Oh! Oh, the car just didn't want to turn in at all then. I could feel the rear going round. It was too late to shift it down to third gear.
Had no pit crew out.
If I shifted it down to third gear, it would have definitely looped it.
Forest Elbow. There'll be traffic on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P3. The pit crew's ready. Very little fuel left in this lap. Box this lap. The pit window is now open.
Alright, so I'm going to have to take it easy with my fuel to the end of the race to make sure I can make it.
Yeah, I didn't have a mark on the ground unless somebody else has parked on it already.
Coming up on you, Chris.
Get the pit limiter ready.
Inside, mate.
Thank you.
Entering pits.
Let us need a lap of fuel.
Hi, John.
Hi, mate.
Bye, John.
Yeah, mate, I'm pitting.
The leader's pitting now.
There's 60k. There's our pit crew here. Fuel only, no tyres. I wonder if Darren's going to take tyres. There we go. Oh, guys. Whew, sweaty racing so far. If you are enjoying this, don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in chat, and subscribe to see more, because we do plenty of these races. And I'm going to be doing plenty more of these races. This is awesome fun. Sweaty indeed, Potato. There we go. Let's wait for the fuel to come down. Is Darren taking tyres? No, he's not. He's going. Darren's on the same strat. There he goes.
All done. Go.
Pit limiter's on. Okay, so Darren's on to me. Now the second half of the race begins. 40 minutes remaining.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Exton pits.
Ready, she can get that.
On your left.
Right, battle resumes. The largest the gap has been all race. So the car's going to take a bit longer to slow down. It's not going to have as much grip through the corners. The tyres are only going to get worse throughout the race, but Darren is in the same position as myself. He's going side by side with John Slow up ahead there.
Yeah, I'm just spectating. I accidentally swap driver on, I think, so the AI is taking over this lap. This is what I get for tweaking the strategy on the fly. I deserve this.
Yeah, I might be in the
Looks like Darren's losing a lot of time up ahead here. Alright, this is maximum focus now. We need to get him. We need to try and do some mega laps to try and close that gap and put the pressure back on.
Blue flag. The faster class cars are catching.
Entering pit.
Now it's our turn to let people through. We're going to start getting lapped by the Impalas now. So we are the middle out of 3 classes.
Black, mate.
Yeah, right to yours, Dino.
Well, looks like John Slow is struggling to get past Darren up ahead there.
Alright, we got this spot, so good.
Blue flag.
It's on Unicorn.
Go inside, Escape.
Thank you.
On the outside, Travis.
Left side.
Roger.
Clear left.
You go flag, so yours, buddy.
Brett's 2 seconds back. He's going to catch us over the mountain though. Lap time for Darren was a 3:23. Lap time for me was a 3:22, so I did gain on him by half a second throughout the whole pit stops. We are moving in the right direction. Liam Murray, thank you so much, man. That's massive. Thank you.
Well, not bad.
Bathurst is a perfect metaphor, actually. Full of ups and downs. But so worth it in the end.
Thank you.
Got 3 different classes converging all at the same time now. Face full of sunlight.
Exiting pit.
Coming up on Viperion, 4th place in Class C.
Far left.
Exiting pit.
Clear left.
That was awkward. That was awkward.
I see your flashing lights.
But I couldn't afford to get stuck behind him. But I lost way too much time, so you got to be aggressive with the traffic, but not to the point of spooking people and being unpredictable.
Exiting pits.
Take it, buddy. It's all yours.
Very slight tap on the wall on the right there. Looks like Darren is still about 5 seconds down the road.
Stu, your car looks a bit of a mess.
Yeah, thanks.
We're not really catching on him, unfortunately. I need to start banging in some special laps here, otherwise it's going to be second all the way to the end. Okay, so next lap is another quiet lap. TM. Let's see how long it actually lasts, eh? We really need to start making some magic happen here.
That's Unicorn.
I'm gonna go through your outside.
233.14. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Go down the left.
Yeah, inside.
Got that. Thank you.
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds.
Oh, we're gonna get traffic over the mountain. No! Darren managed to clear it before we got here. Oh, that's wide as well. Jeez, lost half a second already. This is it's just not what I need. These are battling for position as well.
Left side, clear to the left. Right side, still there. Clear right, right side, clear right. On your right, clear right.
Lost so much time there. Wow. These things happen though, just mega unfortunate with the traffic. Don't interrupt those guys, fight for the lead! Wow.
Copy that.
Alright, Darren is now 7 seconds up the road. This is multiclass. This is multiclass, guys. This is what multiclass is all about. 10 seconds, not 7.
That was a good pass, Kicker. When you're right, Unicorn.
Mega unfortunate with the traffic there. I'm going to pass Truey on the right and see what the gap is on the line.
On your left, clear to the left.
Yeah, looks like the win is slipping away from us here, unless something happens to Darren.
Just wait for the straight.
Got 32 minutes left to go in the race though.
8.8.
8.8 seconds. Damn. Okay, looks like we're going to be relatively clear on traffic, so this is the quiet lap now.
Yep. No rush though. No rush. Good move.
You're right, Woody.
Inside, please.
Thank you, Chris. Oh, Chris, thanks, buddy. Sorry, I was going to wait behind you.
No worries, buddy.
Next big hits.
All for...
Outside.
Iski, you're in a hover car, mate.
Right left of me.
That's my secret.
Exiting pits.
I see you, monkey.
Thank you. My driver names have turned off, so I don't know who to alert.
All good, buddy.
Go Pigs.
Whoa! Got there.
Zig Pete.
The gap in front is now 9.2 seconds.
Only a third to go.
Oh, tank.
How many pit stops you up to, Cuckoo?
In your inside keys.
Trying to do math while driving is not easy.
That's right.
Yeah, we should make it on one more, mate, I reckon.
Love that drift. 232.4. Darren did a 232 flat. Again, he's another 3 or 4 tenths faster than me.
On your left, mate.
Doesn't matter the circumstances, he's just always got that little bit extra at the moment.
I can't the inside there, Mac.
Go for it, mate.
On your right, Pixel.
He's just doing so well with the traffic. I can see he's past Mark on the straight there. I'm going to catch Mark over the mountain. It's just, I'm not getting the rub of the green today, guys. But that's no excuse. I need to get it on pace. Can't use traffic as an excuse. Because I held with him throughout the first half hour of the race. No dramas whatsoever.
Bullet.
Yeah, that'll be mine, sorry.
Excellent.
He's blind in that corner there. That sunlight is just at the wrong angle now. Wow, Automobilista 2 does look beautiful, but those sun rays are a pain in the arse in terms of visibility.
Go the right of me.
Cheers, guys.
All good.
On your way. Put your wires.
That was sketchy there. Oh. Yeah, Lockie should be in chat right now. I could use some of his excuses. And look at that, Darren's got another couple down the straight. He's got Chris Payne down the straight. He's just... Oh, he's so lucky at the moment, Daz. He's catching them all at the right time. Okay, so he's done a... What, lap?
Well, you might like that.
You're in the air, John.
Yeah, dunno, must be your connection maybe, dunno.
That last lap was at 2:33.37. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Coming up on the minis.
Take my right, eh?
That was a 2:32.7 for Darren, 2:33.3 for me. That's another 0.6 back.
The gap ahead is now 9.4 seconds.
I haven't gained on him for about 5 or 10 laps now.
Want to go on your right, Viper?
I see you, Iski.
I see you, Stu.
I see you.
You're getting bigger and bigger.
Yes, would you like to do this before the turn or after it?
We go after.
Wow, big snap on the rear then.
All yours, mate.
Thank you.
This is not going to be another lap where I catch Darren, that's for sure. I'm making too many mistakes. Even without traffic, I wouldn't be catching him right now.
Alright.
I can feel the race slipping away from me.
Thanks, Mark.
Is Bolt going to be finishing second again? Looks like it.
I can't the inside, Lou.
Cheers, Pixel.
Alright, buddy.
Alright.
Surely Darren's got to come in some bad luck with traffic soon. 15 seconds up the road now. Oh, a nice gap behind though. So it's going to be a relatively lonely run to the end by the looks of it, unless something happens here.
Inside safe, thank you.
Oh, Shane, this is awesome fun, mate.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds. That was at
2:32.8, 2:33.7. Lost even more time there. Over half a second that lap.
Entering pits.
Car right. Clear right.
Bolt on exit, that's going to cost me all the way down the straight here.
Okay.
Just need to focus, get these lap times in. New tyres definitely would have made any difference here, so I definitely made the right call on strategy. Otherwise I'd be another 20 seconds behind Darren right now.
I've been at the S's.
On the inside minis.
Roger.
Losing so much time through the cutting, I just can't see the entry to the corner. Here it's not too bad because you're already flat out and you've got the walls, but the turning point for the cutting is so critical, and just at the moment you need to concentrate. It just blinds you. A little bit wide.
Filling pits.
Nice run onto the straight there, lovely.
On your right, Lou. On your right, Lou.
You just see Darren going over the top of the hill there. Looks like the sun's starting to go down, so we must have had some kind of time acceleration on today. Is it going to finish at night? I have no idea. Does this car have lights? Yes, it does. I'll put the lights on. There we go.
Right side. Clear right.
Go on the left. Yep.
Inside back. Yeah, gotcha.
Make the move on Truey there. Ah, lost another second.
On your right, Chris.
Good call.
Gain along the guy in front. The gap is
233.9 for Daz, 233.2 for me. Gain 7/10. He must have had some kind of issue there.
Sorry, mate.
I'll come down your right, Mark.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is definitely going to finish at night, this race. That sun is going down. The sky is definitely getting more and more red. This is going to finish at night. At Bathurst at night. Shades of 12 Hours with Aidan Millward all over again. And Matt Webb, of course. Let's not forget the legend that is Matt Webb.
Coming up in your Truey, I'll get you after the corner.
No circuit lights either. I haven't practiced at night. I didn't expect it to be at night, so we'll see how this goes. Slight bonk on the right there, you guys didn't see anything. There we go, car just turned in nicely then. Car oversteered horribly there.
I think my air conditioner's broken.
Thanks, Kiss.
On your right, Louis.
Bit of a slide through Forest there onto the straight, didn't lose too much time. 8/10 down on my PB so far. Looks like we've got no traffic for a few laps now, so these are going to be the critical laps. Pinky, bonk is most definitely a Dirt Rally 2.0 word, that's for sure. Maybe that could be an emoji as opposed to the lawnmower. Bonk.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Come on, John, give me a toe at least.
Excellent. I missed the gear.
Right, left, mate. Left. Inside, Mark. On your right, Louis. Thank you.
Going right.
Sorry for the late call.
Through the final corner. Best lap for a while.
10 seconds.
2:30. Oh, but Darren goes another 4/10 faster. That's my best lap for a while. He's already 4/10 down the road as well. He's a weapon, that guy. Absolute weapon.
Alright. Bad timing.
Through Nicholas.
All right. Still flying.
19 minutes remaining. I don't think we're going to win this one. Unless Darren's short on fuel. I don't think I've got anything in the tank for this one. If I could have kept that slipstream, I would have been able to keep with him for sure. That pivotal moment heading into the chase, when he just braked that a little bit too early, just threw me off, broke the toe, and since then every lap has been just
battle going on there, guys.
a struggle.
Not much of
To keep up with him on pure pace. That slipstream was definitely helping.
Come on your right, Cuckoo.
Yeah, it's alright, I'm betting.
I did get a blue flag briefly then, but Eski's dropped back out of blue flag range again over the top of the mountain here. I'll let him buy down the straight. That's the easiest way to do it.
Going left.
Hopefully they can get me on the straight here. Hopefully the Apollo does have the legs on me. It looks like I'm pulling away again. 1.4, 1.3. Yep, they're closing.
I'm on the right, man.
They're closing. Are they going to get me before the corner? I don't think so.
Oh, mountain straight.
Clear.
I'll get you on the main straight, DDF.
On your own tree?
Yeah, clear, sort of.
There you go, mate. Pass left.
The gap ahead is now 10.0. You've just done a 2:32. Car away.
Thank you.
Cheers, Eski.
Okay, Dan, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
232.8 from me, 233 flat from Darren. I gained 2/10, but it's not going to be enough. He's still 10 seconds down the road with 16.5 minutes to go. Oh, I hope you guys are enjoying this race.
Yeah, Viper, go up.
I hope you're enjoying this race. I am thoroughly enjoying this race.
Car left. Clear left.
Big oppo there. Yeah, Eski.
Just had to wait for those other two.
Eski is floating on top of the track. Yeah, accident.
Okay, left monkey.
I don't know if I'll catch.
You're awesome.
Just AMS2 things, hey? Floating cars.
How good is the sunset?
Going right.
Beautiful.
I could do without it through the cutting.
Coming up on you, Chris.
Gotcha, mate. On the outside, mate.
I'll stay right, Steve.
Oh, too late on the brakes there. Sliding the rear out. Managed to get away with it.
Thanks, guys.
Didn't lose too much time. Bit of bonk on the right.
I think I put way too much fuel in.
Car right. Rewind. Clear to the middle. Clear to the middle.
Oh, that was sketchy with the traffic.
On your left.
Tried to go through the middle, there wasn't quite enough room, had to back out. That's a second loss down the straight here. That was awkward as.
Car's upside down on fire.
15 minutes left.
15 minutes to go.
I'll stay left. On your left, kids.
Smart.
Okay, mate.
That could have been a great opportunity to catch some time up on Darren, but again, we just caught the traffic at the wrong time. And then there's already...
Looking monitors estimating 0 fuel left at the end.
2 classes making a move there.
Ooh, that's tight.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
See, look, 233.9 for Darren, 234.2. I lost another 3/10 consistently. It's every lap, it's 3/10. Without that lift on the straight, that would have been a big gain. Ah! Just can't catch a break. Well.
Right.
Up the inside, Lou. Thank you.
Right, fuel starting to come down now. Tyres are still hanging on.
You're right, Chris.
Surprisingly well, actually.
Good call. Chris.
Help yourself.
This is a good lap so far. Let's maintain it.
You want to take the inside there, buddy?
Thankfully, the sun is going down a bit now. I can actually get my visibility back. Oh, more traffic! No! I mean, there's nowhere for these guys to go. It's just awkward.
Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
It's just so awkward. This is... It can't be helped. It's multi-class racing. This is what happens. I'm just not catching the run of it.
Got an idea.
Yeah, it was a case of, do I commit to the corner and risk the rear going around the potato? Because if I was to follow him, I'd have too much closing speed. I'd probably hit him up the rear. It's much better to take the escape route there, play it safe.
I'll come through on the outside, guys, in a minute.
Thank you.
So, I think it's one in front of me.
We got Brett coming up behind as well. Oh, hit the grass on the outside.
Clear left.
That wasn't intentional, but he can have that. That's just a sheepy mistake for me. 236.9. What a horrible lap. 233.5 from Darren. I think that's it. I think that's officially the final nail in the coffin for this race. It's going to take some extraordinary happenings.
I could really do with that safety car.
to be able to pull this one back. It's going to have to take something extraordinary, guys.
You will have to bin somebody else.
Alright then, $50 to both of us.
Each?
Yep.
What's your charity?
Me.
Doesn't work that way.
Not buying that, mate.
Bribes over the radio for safety cars.
It's all about him.
It's all about me.
The gap in front has increased to 14 seconds.
Just bring it home now, I think, guys. Just keep it out of the walls, bring it home nice and safe, eh?
There must be some pretty tight fuel limits out there.
Desperate.
Hey, Chris.
Yep, definitely not going to make it.
Come on, Stu, you can do it.
I can do it. I'll come through after the corner, Chris.
Exiting pits.
Coming up on your mark.
I'll come on your right.
Go to the left.
Yeah, on the outside the next one, mate.
Big oppo there. You're going to get some more awkward traffic here into the cutting, into the chase, I think.
Okay, down.
I can just feel it. I can just feel it.
Entering pit.
Inside, Unicorn.
Might just get them before. No, we're not. We're not.
I'm going to come through on your right, Pixel.
One side. Clear left.
Stu, I'll probably grab you just right before Skyline.
Roger, roger. Got me on the left or the right?
The right, please.
Cheers, Cuckoo.
On your right. Clear to the right.
Thank you.
No worries.
That time was 2:34.17.
234.1, 231.9 from Darren. Holy moly, man is on fire. How do you get a clean track at this point of the race to do a lap like that, mate? That's insane. At least we're safe behind to third.
I'll come through after the corner. You're right, mate. I'll get you after.
It's definitely getting dark though. 8 minutes 40 in the race remaining. The light is fading fast. And that's mental fatigue right there. Forgot what gear I was in completely. Went to shift into third. I was already in third, and then realised, hang on, you don't need third for that corner. You need second. Oh, that's my brain just going. That's my concentration going right there. That's definitely a brain fart.
Go to the right, mate.
Thanks, Mark.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 16 seconds.
Small boulders on track. We'll see. Coming up on Mac attack here.
Left Travis.
Roger. Pass you on the right, Mac.
Smashing into your Cuckoo.
Left side, clear to the left.
I'll stick to the right.
I don't think this is going to work, Travis.
Excuse me, lads.
Nah, it's not. Tell me more.
Using all the curves and then some. That's my best lap for a while. 233.0, but Darren's done a 232.6. It's that 3 or 4 tenths again. Every lap he just pulls out on me at the least. He's definitely got the pace advantage on me today, that's for sure. Oh, at the start of the race as well, it looked so promising. That battle that just kept on going for laps and laps and laps. I was hoping that would take it all the way to the end of the race, but sadly not. Sadly, we dropped off the tail of it and never got back on it again. It was a 3-car battle. Steve must have binned it behind as well. And he fell off the tail, and it's been kind of a lonely race since then, apart from just dealing with traffic, you know, trying to make our way through the pack safely in one piece.
Yep, sorry, mate.
Well, this is definitely the longest race that Bulk Brogan has ever done.
All good, thank you.
This 90-minute race is the equivalent to 9 Copa FL races in a row, which is 2 1/4 championships, basically.
Fuel each other, I forgot about it.
Yep. Don't worry, I think I'm in the same situation as you. I'm conserving full lane, upshifting as much as I can.
Outside, Mark. Okay, there are no more safety cars for the remainder of the race. It's 5 minutes plus 1 lap.
I'm not calling you inside, mate. Go to the right.
Nice drive out of Forest Elbow there.
Who would have guessed no safety cars for the whole race?
Ridiculous. You could fucking planet.
Marzi had to drop out before the start, Rangy. His controls wouldn't work. He couldn't get the pedals or the steering to work, so he couldn't take the grid, mate. So I'm doing this race with Woody Lizard. He's my teammate, but he's in Group B as well.
Thanks, guys.
You're right there, Steve.
You missed one hell of a battle.
You've just done a
Cheers, kids. Thanks, mate.
5-5.
Missed one hell of a battle with me, Steve, and Darren for the first half of the race. Dropped off the tail of it and never been able to catch back up again, sadly. So it's been a bit of a lonely second half of the race, mate, but the first half was absolutely incredible. Some of the best, closest racing I've had for a long time.
Seconds.
Lap time for Darren, 2:33.9 versus a 2:32.5 for me. It's too little too late. Gained a second and a half, but it's not going to count for much because he's 15 down the road. Oh, definitely watch the start of the race, mate. And definitely watch the start of the stream as well. The intro. I don't want to give you any spoilers, but there's a nice little surprise for you there. And the support for the charity throughout this race has been absolutely ridiculous. The amount of donations we've had on stream and off stream directly to Are You OK? It's just been ridiculous. So thank you so much for your support, guys. It's insane, and it is a great cause as well. It really is.
Inside, mate.
Oh no. That was close. That was so close to a bin. Just took too much speed. Through Skyline.
Blue flag. There's a faster class car approaching.
Whoa! Oh, there's Rangy with the 50. Mate! Thank you. Thank you, sir. That's ridiculous. So many huge donations today, and all of them going directly towards Are You OK? Unfortunately, because they are made through YouTube, not all of it makes it to Are You OK? But basically the portion that YouTube takes, I can't pass that on. Well, I mean, I could. I'd be going out of pocket paying it for it myself, which, do you know what I might do? You know, it's not fair that you guys donate $50 and then only 35 of it makes it, so...
That is a good question, I don't know.
Because it was about
that was close.
That lap was a 2:33.
That was close on fuel.
Your pace is good in sectors 1.
I think it's like 2
pace in sector 3.
You go through, John.
Thanks, Jeff.
Clear.
Right
on your right back.
Fucking dipper. Clear right.
232.9 for me, 232.8 for Darren.
Go down the left for me.
There's a car in the S's.
Let's just keep it in one piece. Let's just keep it in one piece and get the end.
Clear. Right side. Clear right.
Thanks for the heads up, Dino. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate. I was hoping to catch you a bit before that.
That's always the way.
The other right.
To back out of it. And lost another second up the hill there, just to let the faster class car come in through. Oh, traffic played a huge outcome in this race, Sticky.
Nice,
Nice.
If I didn't have any luck, I'd have... Well, if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all, I think. Darren's just played it to perfection. Credit where credit's due. You've got to put your car in the right place at the right time. And then the race comes to you, but man, he's been so well placed in terms of fighting through the traffic and catching them on the straights as opposed to in the mountain, you know? But that's him. He's done that on pure pace, and if I was with him on pace, if I didn't drop back, before the pit stop, then I would have been following him through the traffic in the same time. We would have been through nose to tail together, and I would have been able to use the slipstream. So that is on me for dropping back. That is on me for losing his tail. And you know, if I was with him, I would have stood a much better chance. And I just couldn't stick with Darren today.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 lap to go.
Just couldn't stick with Darren. He's just too fast for me today. I got him by 11 thousandths to pole position. And we had a hell of a ding-dong at the start.
Done a wing up.
Oh no!
Right side. Clear to the right.
Got to push?
I'll need one. I'm down the hill. I'm out of fuel.
Back! You were gonna win that!
The gap in front is now 15.
15 seconds, 234 flat for Darren, 234 flat for me.
Done a 234.08.
Okay, right.
This is the last lap of the race. Last lap of the race now, guys. Darren's got no traffic in front of him, no traffic in behind, so he's going to have a nice cruisy run to the line. He's not going to make a mistake. He's going to play it nice and easy.
I've got a jerry can here. If you want to stop.
Lap and thrills.
But on the same regard,
My game just froze going into the chase.
I've got a nice gap behind as well.
Scary.
Very nice gap back to third as well. So we are safe in second place. I'm sorry I couldn't provide you with some more entertainment towards the end of that one, guys and girls. But hopefully the first half of the race made up for it. With the excitement with Darren, with Steve, just the battles on track as well. That was quality racing. Just not meant to be in the second half though, unfortunately. Boggy, thank you for the 20. That's insanely generous, mate. Thank you, sir. The amount that's come through on stream today has been ridiculous. You guys are far too kind. But like I said, it's for an incredibly good cause. Oh!
Is there still one more lap?
Oh, on the final lap as well. I was looking at chat there.
Nah, I'm coming up to the final corner now.
I was too busy reading chat. Took my eyes off the ball. Even though it's the last lap and it's safe,
Front straight, I'm not going to catch him now.
doesn't mean it's time to give up. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Big wiggle indeed. I think the car's okay though. I think we're fine. I think we're good.
Great work, Iski. They're right in the
That wasn't a bin.
Yeah, that was a fun race.
That actual tap on the right, on the left rear, kind of helped rotate it into the corner. So it was very useful bin.
Yeah, cheers, that was fun. Brett, that's good.
No point taking this guy before the corner.
Miscalculated my fuel.
Go.
Car left.
Come on.
Clear left.
And Darren takes the win.
That's Steve.
If it wasn't for that wobble in the first stint, I reckon I could have kept with him. Oh, what a race. 90 minutes plus 1 lap. Second position. Oh, my left foot is aching.
That's how you're jumping in the pits.
Yeah, that's up.
Second position.
Damn it.
That's where I finished the championship in the Copa FL series at Suzuka.
Did you get over the line, Max?
And that is where I'm going to finish today at Bathurst.
Good job. Good job.
You're about 2 feet in the air, Esky. I think you've got helium in those tyres.
Yeah, what was your tyre wear like, mate? I reckon it was pretty good with that. Thank you, Potato.
I'm showing 80.
Thank you, Potato.
2/3 left.
Thanks, JDF. Thanks, Sticky. Thanks, Pinky. Thanks, Liam.
I'd move, but I can't.
Oh, really?
I'm out of fuel.
Oh, shit. What, on the line like that?
Yeah, I ran out halfway up. I did a wink up.
Racing Life.
Straight.
Oh, yeah.
Racer X, sorry. When Bulk finishes second, nobody remembers who finishes first.
No, I'm across.
Never was a truer sentence spoken.
Oh, okay, because I can give you a push.
Oh, now you give
No, Rangy, this doesn't count in Racing Life, unfortunately. This is a completely off-the-books race. A charity event hosted by the organisers of Gravel Trap Legends at Bathurst that doesn't count towards bulk stats. This is a one-off, mate. This is a special. But what a special. What an absolute special.
One out of the minis, was it Cuckoo or Trav?
Cuckoo got it.
Shane! Wow! Thank you, man. That's insane.
I'm sorry for that late pass, mate. On the S's there, that was a bit naughty.
Far left.
There's Darren.
Clear left. Far left.
Oh, well done, everyone.
Still there. Clear left.
That was epic.
Left side. Keep it steady.
23 survivors out of
Keep it steady.
29 starters. That's actually probably better than a real race.
Still there. Clear to the left.
It was great to watch. I was pretty sad I wasn't in there, but it was awesome to watch.
Buddy.
Hold your line.
That sucks. Okay, we're going to get results out. ASEC.
Still there. Clear left.
Sorry, Stu, stay.
But,
Big thanks to Stu and Mac. Thanks, guys.
Massive thanks.
It's a great event.
I blew my engine up.
Organising.
Very.
I blew my engine up.
I'm trying to blow it.
Guys, we might just ask if we can have Esky, DJ M and Cuckoo. I'll just switch on you guys. Hopefully this is not going to echo too much. So I'd like to say congratulations to Esky, DJ M and Cuckoo for taking out your classes respectively. Congratulations. If you'd like to say a few words.
Oh, I'll go first because I'm last class. That was an awesome race. Great seesawing fuel battle with Travis, and forgot all about Mac, and he forgot to put more fuel in.
Speech, Darren.
Epic race at the start with DDF. Then we got a bit of a gap, and then I think we just sort of lost each other in traffic. But yeah, it was a great race, and then from there I was just trying to manage the brakes and whatever to get to the end.
Come on, Isky.
Yeah, it was a good race with Brett at the start there. We'll kind of managed to pull away a bit from Dino and Woody. And then I don't know what happened to him in the pit stop, but I had a bit of a gap, so I could just manage the rest of the race. So, it was a good, clean race, good in traffic, and all the liveries look fantastic. So, thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone, for organising.
Right, I'm just going to set up the results, make sure we've got the answers, and I'll have those posted in about 10 minutes. Well done, everyone, but especially to those winners. But everyone who finished that was a real big effort. Thank you very much for being part of it.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thanks again for organizing, guys.
Done, everyone.
Work.
Yeah, that was an awesome race. Thank you for hosting Mac Attack, Stu, and liveries and everything from everyone involved. That's just special. So special.
Good racing from you, mister.
Oh, it was an epic battle with Darren and Steve at the start. I think Steve lost it in the chase I think it was like sort of just before the first stops, and then yeah, I just lost touch of Darren and couldn't catch back up again, and just the traffic just caught it all at the wrong place. Like I could just see him on the straights every time, just getting past. And I was like, no, not on the mountain. He's just so unlucky with traffic. But that's multi-class. That's just the way it is. Great race though. It's thoroughly enjoyable. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
I think Darren was the only one I didn't lap in that entire race. And he just caught you at the very, very end, DDF.
Oh yeah, it was close, eh? I just want to have another quick shout out as well, by the way. Obviously, we've done all of this for charity, obviously to raise awareness for mental health. Thanks to the lovely guys and girls in the DDF chat, I can confirm I've raised another 305, which is going to go straight to Are You OK? So massive shout out to chat on that one. That's very generous of them.
Oh, fantastic. Well done. Was that all DDF's mum?
So yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so all for a good cause, and they definitely came through. So that I just couldn't keep up with the donations in chat, and it was like, why can't it be like this on a normal day for me? But nah, incredibly good cause. Incredibly good cause.
Well done, DDF.
Everyone's in the Christmas spirit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well done, audience. Hope you enjoyed it.
Alright, well I'm going to head off anyway, guys. I'm going to close the stream down, but I'll be back for the debrief and the results and the hangout after the races we usually do in a couple of minutes. So I'll shut the stream down and I'll catch you shortly.
Well done, buddy.
Alright, see you soon, guys.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, and that is with Gravel Trap Legends. What an amazing little race. Let me put some music on in the background. Let's sign this one off. Oh, guys, great race, great race. Couldn't quite get there in the end, unfortunately. We, yeah, it just wasn't meant to be. Just wasn't meant to be. We didn't have the pace with Darren. That pivotal moment in the first stint, about half an hour into the race, when he'd overtaken me for the lead and we were going into the chase, he just got on the brakes way earlier than I was expecting. I was braking around about 160, and he just got back in the brakes. It must have been around about 180, and I just didn't know. I was going to go into the back of him. So braked as hard as I could, tried to manage the weight, and yeah, I just lost the toe. That put me 2.5 seconds back, and then consistently every lap after that was just 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.3, 4, and he just went away into the distance. And obviously, when the gap got bigger, we approached the traffic at different times, which meant that he managed to get past on the straights and I got stuck on the mountain. Especially that battling group, you know, the C class with top 3 all battling side by side through McPhillamy Park was just so unfortunate, but just the way to be. Coupled with a few scruffy mistakes from myself as well. Not meant to be, but that really does show that if you want to beat Darren, you have to be on the absolute top of your game, because that guy is an alien. He is consistent. He just doesn't make mistakes. It's just incredible. He's just such a fierce competitor. So that when you do beat him, it really does mean something. And the fact I beat him to pole by 11 thousandths, I'm gonna take that as a bonus point surely. But now, great racing and all for a good cause as well. Like I said at the start, all the donations that came through on stream will be going straight to Are You OK? Obviously that little logo there on the screen. To raise awareness for mental health, to assist people with mental health issues, to reach out and engage with people who are suffering from mental health issues. Because sometimes literally all it takes is to ask, are you okay? And that can make a massive difference in someone's life. All they want is a conversation. You just have to reach out. Because people are too proud to ask for help sometimes. And, you know, it might seem a bit assertive. It might seem a bit, you know, sticking your nose into business. But honestly, some people want to be helped. They just don't know how. So just asking the question, you know, if you just check in on your mates, check in on your family. Especially this time of year as well, people who may be feeling a little bit more alone or lonely, who may not be able to see people they want to see, just extend the olive branch and say, how are you going? How are you doing? Do you want to chat? Let's hang out for a bit. Let's grab a beer. Let's talk about, I don't know, LMP1 cars. No, LMP1 don't exist anymore. LMDH cars that are being released. You know, just anything. Just have a chat. Just keep the conversation open, because you would be amazed how much of a big difference it makes. And I know there's a lot of people in this community who we've all come together through this channel, and I'm really proud of the people that we have. I'm really proud of all of the friends that we've made and all the friends that have made friends from, you know what I'm trying to say. We're all here for each other. We're all here for a chat. It's just awesome. It really is awesome, guys. You're great. And thank you again for all of the donations on stream today. It's just ridiculous. It really is. You're so generous. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go wrap this stream up now anyway, because I'm very sweaty. But when can you next see Bulk Brogan back again racing on the circuit? Well, I do have the next round of the Racing Live Championship. The truck racing is going to be coming to a close. Maybe Thursday, I'm not sure, because it depends on a few things. It's penciled in for Thursday. I might have to push it back to Friday depending on real life commitments. We'll see. Keep an eye on the channel for that anyway, but you can expect that definitely this week coming up, guys, so looking forward to that. Anyway, I'm signing out. If you haven't done already, it's not too late to leave the stream a like and subscribe. But again, thank you. Time to sign out. Potato, Adam, Sticky, Shane, Sean, Boggy, Liam, RacerX, Mr. Bishy, Pinky, JDF, Captain Condescending, Rangy, and everybody that I've forgotten in chat who I've not forgotten you, I just haven't mentioned you right now. Thank you very much. And if I don't catch you before, have a great Christmas and a New Year as well. But I will be back on the channel before then, so keep an eye out for that. Oh, okay, beer time. Bulk Brogan, signing out. See you guys.